We haven't had any coffee, breakfast, or anything yet. That's what we're here for. We just saw a bear cub over there on that far shore. So today we are in the Superior National Forest and have embarked upon a 6-day overnight paddle in the Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness. We just pushed off at entry point 25 on Moose Lake. Our goal is to get to Ensign, maybe to Vera today. It's about 7:30 and we've got about 4 or 5 hour paddle in front of us, a little bit of portaging, so we should be out there midday, hopefully find a good campsite, and here pretty soon we're going to drop a line in and just see if we can troll something along the way. We really lucked out on the water. It's almost glass out here. Starting out, the bugs were attacking us. I could put in, but out here on the water it's doing pretty good. Our goal for this trip is to get into some walleyes. I'm sure we'll catch some pike along the way, but if we have any luck, we also have our trout stamps to maybe pull out a lake trout. But we'd be happy with anything, honestly. I've got a Troy built motor on the stern. Say hi, Troy.
Hey, heading to Canada. See ya.
And then we got a couple other yahoos behind us, but we didn't get out 50 yards out into the water and they were already putting a fishing line in. Troy and I will get out and we'll figure out where we're going here. Those guys will be in tow eventually, I'm sure. So this is our 4th year as an annual trip out in the Boundary Waters. We have been to Farm Lake our 1st year, Snowbank our second year, and then we ended up going back to Farm Lake last year. It was kind of a last minute permit and availability. This year we're on Moose Lake and we're hoping to get up near the Canadian border throughout this week and hopefully can see a little bit of the Canadian wilderness from the canoe anyway. Just finished our first portage of the trip, 30 rods. Went really well. Actually, I feel like I have more room in the boat this year than last year, so must be doing a good job of packing. It looks very moosey over there. We're on Splash Lake, and our next portage is a real short one, only 5 rods. Just enough to piss you off. But it's been a great morning so far. A little bit of an overcast, clouds in the sky, but it's perfect temperature. Bugs have been a non-issue since we've been on the water, so it's worked out really well. I think our portage is right over here, so pretty small lake. Our guys in the other boat did have got a pike earlier on Moose Lake. I'm gonna start out with a Black Fury rooster tail. Got onto Ensign Lake after a couple short portages. Got out to the middle of the lake here and where it narrows, so we're gonna see if we can get a fish on. First cast? Nope.
Oh, no big pike.
We are on the portage between Ensign and Vera Lake, and it's no joke. 198 rods, rocky, hilly, and we're just kind of been leapfrogging it just to break it up a little bit. But it's good news is we're in our last lake of the trip for today. We'll find a campsite once we get everything in and be able to settle down a little bit. Almost to the end. I think we're almost there, aren't we?
I think so. I want to say it's down around. I feel like that's the last of the last.
Definitely going down now.
I feel like this is where they said, you're almost there, suck it up.
Right. Yeah, I think it's just up here. Welcome to Vera Lake. So we just paddled across the lake. There's only 5 campsites on this lake, but there's I think 2 of the 5 were occupied. So we did find one, a really primo site. It's got some nice trees to hang hammocks. We got 4 hammocks hung, and really just a nice area to view on the south side of the lake. We're viewing the north side. With any luck, we might see some northern lights tonight. Just got the hammock set up here. It's been a hodgepodge of gear. Have an Eno double nest and then a wise owl underquilt, and have a Madeira bug net, so that'll come in handy, because I can tell the mosquitoes are already going to be an issue come later on this evening. But I've had a great time so far. We did a little bit of fishing on the way in, but just didn't take it seriously because we wanted to make sure we found a good campsite. But we got that done, so now we're going to get our kitchen all set up and a fire going just to ward off some of the mosquitoes on the site. But I'm optimistic that a little bit later, when the breeze picks up, it's going to be a beautiful sight to enjoy the rest of the evening.